Moving on further, we will discuss certain rules related to personal pronouns or certain words that when they get converted from a direct to a reported speech, we need to understand the changes that we need to do, because these are small things but make a lot of difference while you change a direct speech to a reported speech. Let's understand or revise what are personal pronouns first. For first person, we have I, we, my, our, myself. For a second person, we have you, your and yours. For a third person, he, she, it, they, his, theirs. Now, from converting a direct speech to a reported speech, we need to understand that we change first person to a third person, second person to a third person, or we change the first or the second person as implied by the reporting verb. So, let's understand this with the help of an example. Let's take an example. She said, you are a fool. Now let's explain this sentence. This is a third pronoun. You is a second form, second person. Now this will get converted eventually into third form only. Because the reported speech or the reported verb is in the third form. So we generally change all the reported speeches from direct to an indirect speech in the form that is explained here, the speech or the narrator that is saying it. So here in this case, we are going to convert this sentence in terms of a third person. Let's understand this and convert this sentence. She said to him that he was a fool. So, this becomes very clear from this sentence that the first person or the second person gets changed into the third person. But third person generally remains unchanged. And the change entirely depends on what form of or what person is used in the reported speech. Moving on. Now these are the words which describe the nearness of time and place. These generally give you a lot of confusion while you have to convert direct sentences into reported speeches or indirect sentences. So let's understand this. This gets converted to that. Now gets converted to then. These get converted to those. Ago, before. Here, there, today, this day, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the previous day or a day before. Next week, the week after, last night, again, the previous night, or a night before. So, we need to keep in mind that these words, if used in a direct speech, will be converted into certainly these forms when you convert the direct speech to a reported speech. Let's revise. For personal pronouns, in usage of personal pronouns, first person and the second person gets converted into the third person or according to the narrator verb. And third person generally remains unchanged. In usage of these words from direct to reported speech, this gets converted to that, now, then, these, those, ago, before, here, there, today, this day, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the previous day or a day before. Any of the two works for us. Next week, the week after, last night, the previous night or a night before.